Be aware of professional daters.
Daters. And this is the woman who uses men to experience nice things and experiences. This is all she used the men for. She likes to experience the things that the city has to offer. And you typically see women like this in major cities: LA, Tampa, New York, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, Miami, cities that's moving, that got some motion. These women exist in these cities. You don't see women like this too much in like the smaller towns. So you small town guys are lucky. You don't got to worry about stuff like this. Their sole thing is they want to experience the town. They want to try the best restaurants. They want to go skydiving, and they do this on a man's dime. Now, it's a psychological thing because not only do they want to experience the good things the city has to offer, but it feels good to them that they can get things out of a man and not give anything into return. Typically, these women are not emotionally available, and they usually fucking somebody else. And the dude that they fucking typically be in on it.
Man, you talking about professional daters. Even named a few cities, man. I know some of you folks in some of them cities right now. Is it is it just some a red pill talking point, Sean? Or is it some truth to what he's saying?
Yo, it's absolute truth, bro. And I got good female friends that are really attractive that literally are like that. And they're unapologetic about it. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, I ain't never been a dude like I don't take women out on dates to get to know them. If we locked in, I said this before, if we locked in, then I'll take you out. But before then, I'm not taking you out on no dates. I'm not gonna be the nigga that's taking you to the new steakhouse just to try to get them buns. You know what I'm saying? So I don't nope. But I know a lot of women who do that, and a lot of dudes who are goofball Jamals who gladly are that dude that's spending the money, taking them out, and then I'm gonna butter them buns at the end of the night. Thank you, sir.
All right, let me get home with that in there. Professional daters. You know anything about that? Home with that? Have you heard of it? Have you seen it? Do
Yeah,
have
yes,
you
I've heard of it.
you
Yeah,
know
I've heard of it.
some of your
I've heard.
white friends like that?
We say? Did you say what? Say it again.
Some of your wife's friends like that?
I
Have
don't.
you
I
seen
can't say to be
it?
for sure, but I'm sure that if they not now, they have been at some particular point. Um, if I had to say, um, but of course, I mean, I think they're very well needed. You know, especially with dudes that don't want to be married. So why does it matter? You know what I'm saying? Like if she wants to take if you're the dude that's not worried about being married, then you shouldn't be concerned about her taking your money. I mean, that's what you're trying to do anyway. You're trying to butter them cheeks, right? That's why you trying to be with her anyway, right? Now, if you're looking to be married, then I can see because she playing you, and that's not why you in the game. You in the game for a serious reason, which is to be married. But as it relates to it's just the flip side of what some of the dudes are doing, right? They're trying to uh, get the sex without having to spend the money, right? So I would say it's the same equivalent. I would say it's equivalent, and I landed there.
All right, go ahead, Big Clout.
And give me a second. Hold on. All right, cool. Y'all can hear me? Yeah. I definitely think there's professional daters out there for sure, and you know, I don't think it's necessarily something you have to be so aware of. I just feel like if you're a simp, you're gonna fall to it, and if you're not a simp, you're not gonna fall for it, and it's really that simple. It's like there's not really if a woman's interested in you, she's interested in you, and if she's not, she's not, and only certain type of girls are gonna have certain kind of requirements in order to just to get to know them. So at the end of the day, it's like to each their own. I don't think there's nothing necessarily morally wrong with being a professional dater because, like Humble Dad said, I wasn't agreeing with him at first until he compared it to like how a lot of dudes is out there just trying to play girls to get the cheeks. Like everybody's trying to play somebody in the dating game sometimes to get what they want. So I don't think there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Just know what you want, and if you're looking for a relationship and you're not looking to get taken advantage of, then keep your head on a swivel, and don't be a simp. And that's all I could really, that's all I could offer.
All right, go ahead, Sweeney.
Yeah, I was gonna say something along the lines to kind of what Big Cloud and Humble Dad said. All is fair in love and war out here. Like they both said, hey, I get it. There are a lot of chicks out there that's just trying to get experiences, but there's also on the other end of the spectrum, a lot of dudes out there that just won't ask. All is fair in love and war. So if we sit here and we watch one group of people be able to go out there and do whatever they want to do and be selfish, then on the opposite end, you have to say that it's fair for this other group to also be selfish. So you know what I mean? And I agree with Humble Dad. Now, if you're looking to be married or you're looking for a long-term relationship, like Klaus said, keep your head on a swivel. And I guess that might be the type of people that dude was speaking to, is like the kind of men that are actually looking for something serious. For example, we just seen a video where a guy got stood up. You know what I mean? He's looking for something serious. So if you that guy and you're looking for something serious, keep your head on a swivel. Understand that, hey, this is the market that you may be walking out into, and try to make the best choice for you. But hey, like I said, all is fair in love and war. Everybody's out there for self. So if one group can do it, the other group can do it.
All right, go ahead, brother Hank.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. I'm a Starbuck a heifer to death, man. I'm a Starbuck her ass to death. So I get what I need in goddamn 20 minutes. But look, we need them because they're teachable moments. That's exactly what they are. You know, son, don't you fall for shit like this. Don't be taking these girls out there to these nice restaurants. Why? They don't deserve that much. Now, if it's a woman you're vetting to possibly be your wife one day, man, okay, do what you need to do. But if she's just for the entertainment, then you use it as such, man. You Applebee's, Starbucks, Old Charlie, maybe you spur to go take her to Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn, something like that. Nah, she ain't gonna get nothing extravagant. She don't deserve it. That's something that's earned, and you don't give that woman that off the bat. I know I wouldn't.
But Hank, what did she call you cheap?
I said I'm frugal. I'm not cheap.
She call you cheap. That's a red flag. hey, Hink, hey, Hink and JR, my friend that Hink had the back and forth with. I know how the conversation went. I hope she don't see this, Ali Marie. I hope she don't see this. You know what I'm saying? So she'll call you cheap. You try to take a coffee date type thing. So just saying.
I experienced it.
So I mean cheap. You know what I'm saying? Cheap. They call you cheap, bro. Just understand what they require from you. And then if you opt into it, you can't complain. So I'm just saying, some women say they want to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? They want princess treatment only. And if y'all with that shit, y'all with that. Not Sean.
I said you better go back to your goddamn daddy.
Hey, the term hobosexual, hobo sexual is unisex.
He'll take care of you.
All right, go ahead, Trey.
I think the dude in the video nailed it. Also, Sean nailed it for sure. I had a moment of awakening. I talked about it before, and what I've learned over time is that women purpose you, right? So she'll meet a dude that size you up and already knows what she wants to do with you. She's going to know if she wants to sleep with you. She's going to understand if you are desirable. She's going to understand if you are simp, and she's going to take advantage of it. She's going to use you for whatever she feels. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. No, okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, so they understand that. Like I remember it like it was yesterday, and this was like over 20 years ago when I was in the car and I'm riding around with the chick. This was somebody that I was just, smashing, whatever. And I didn't really care about whatever else she did and vice versa. But she told me, she was like, yeah, this dude, he be giving me money. He's stupid. And I'm like, damn. It hit me hard. It hit me real hard because I'm like, damn. So this dude, I'm doing nothing. I'm putting forth no effort. All I am is like, the pipe layer at that particular point. And this dude, he's hitting her up. He's giving her his time, his resources, his energy. And she don't care nothing about the dude. And I don't do anything. And I get what I want. And he's not getting nothing. It's crazy. So women do that, right? I know women personally who will literally date 3 guys a day just to get 3 meals. I call them plate pirates. You can call them what you want, but they'll hit Tinder or whatever great dating app, and they'll be like, all right, boom, let me get with this guy, this guy, this guy. All these dudes going in there with good intentions, and the female don't care about none of that. All she knows is she's like, oh, you know what? I saw this real nice restaurant down in such and such, blah, blah, blah. And then guess what? You at the steakhouse now, your bill like $300, $400. And then she'll be like, oh, okay, give you a little hug. If you're lucky, a peck on the cheek, and then go get piped down by a real one. That's just how it goes. Like these women is not playing with you. Yeah, the side hug. They don't care. Some of them are vicious, especially like millennials, Gen Z. They vicious, man. You got to understand that. So they have more access to men than they've ever had in their lives. They don't even have to get out of bed. Swipe, swipe, swipe. I've seen some of the messages. Females have showed me the messages. A dude who is top tier, he could be considered a 10 by women's standards, and he can't compete with the mediocre woman, period. Women wake up to hundreds of messages, men sitting there paying for it and still can't compete with the amount of action that they're getting on these apps. Instagram is now a dating app. They're getting DMs all day that they don't even open. They have way too much access for men. So if they don't really like you, they'll use you for whatever resources you're willing to give for as long as they can extract them and leave you there sitting stupid. So you just have to understand. But they are very good at recognizing who's not going to tolerate that and who doesn't have to. They know the type of dudes who getting it, and they know who's not. And if they know, they'll actually compete for you with other women at the same time that they date another dude that they care nothing about. The psychology of it is just radical, but this is how women think. A lot of these modern day women are outrageous, and you have to understand what you're dealing with out here. Women have to be professional daters to survive in today's market. So you have to do the best as a man to protect yourself, to try to build discernment. It's going to take some XP. It's going to take some losses in your early years. Hopefully you got an OG that'll pull your coat and try to put you deal some of the stuff that's going on. But if you don't have that, if you don't have the father figure, right, and you're just sitting here, you're trying to watch YouTube to see why women don't respond to you, or you looking like homeboy, Johnny Loves Comedy or whatever, the dude that was talking about he got stood up on a date. I guarantee you he was like the second or third option. She went out with somebody else who she preferred first instead of meeting up with dude because he was corny, but he was a backup because she probably didn't want to get cute for nothing. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about it. But like I said, I've talked to a lot of women who have no vested interests in me. I'm not trying to get at them. They don't want to get at me. So they tell the truth.